Well, for those who have not seen me around, I am A.N. Yiannopoulos, Professor of Law at Tulane Emeritus. I direct the summer program in Rhodos 1 and in Spetses. I will be able to answer any questions you have. You can come to my office, doors are open. But if you want to know more specifically about the living conditions and how students spend their time in Rhodos and in Spetses, please ask your colleagues and fellow students who were there last year. They'll tell you the glories of Greece. Now, Rhodos 1 is totally dedicated, practically totally dedicated to maritime law. Not necessarily the maritime law we teach in this law school, but a broader international perspective and comparative perspective too, suited for maritime law practice, not only in the United States, but everywhere. And when I'm talking everywhere, keep in mind that the Greek-owned fleet is the number one in the world today in terms of tonnage. Insurance companies and maritime lawyers and all kinds of interested people converge now in Piraeus and Thessaloniki in Greece because it's still developing in the areas of services. So the maritime law, number one, concern in Rhodos. Number two, in Spetses, we have more a variety of courses involving European law and also some aspects of, let's say, legal theory and thinking. But also we have a variety of faculty teaching. In Rhodos specifically, in Spetses specifically, I mentioned this year we have a former graduate of the Tulane Law School, an LLM, who is now a German judge. A young lady who is a judge in Essen, Germany, Astrid Waller, who will be teaching Central European system. That's the only new. Otherwise, the program in Spetses tends to repeat itself. You're going to see that we cannot accommodate people who were the previous year because the courses that are offered are really standard courses. But there is no overlap with Tulane courses for those who want to go for the first year there. The very big new thing that you have to consider, speaking of the Greek programs, is the possibility of internship in archipelagos.org. It's an international organization settled in Greece for research and environmental protection of the Mediterranean Sea and more specifically of the Aegean Sea. Their basis of operations are in two islands other than Rhodos and Spetses. They are settled in the islands of Samos, S-A-M-O-S, close to the Turkish coast, and the island of Icaria, where Icarus failed, and about 3,000 years ago, right? So this is an internship program for no credit, but these people have labs on land and two ships that do the research on ship, and they're willing to take our students who go to Rhodos 1, Rhodos 2, or Spetses. They're willing to take them for a month or a little bit longer, and no credit, but if you want to do volunteer work, they need legal experts. Legal experts, they mean people who can make lawyer-like noises. And we do that in this law school from the freshman level all the way to the third level, so at the graduate level. So they need people, they need volunteers. You're going to get a certificate of participation in the program, and they will put you in one of the boats sometimes, or the other one, or they may let you in a desert island to play Robinson Crusoe, if you like. So you can give you more details. You see them in the internet. I will be at your disposal. I'm not going to abuse my time. I think who is coming next?
Professor Friedman.
Professor Friedman. You can see me anytime. So,
Yeah, just to add a couple of things about Spetses. I don't direct Spetses, Professor Yiannopoulos does, but I've been going there for a number of years. I think it now approaches a dozen. I told the group last year that I keep going back because Spetses is my favorite spot on earth. It still is, and I've actually been to a couple new spots, and so the winner and still champion is Spetses. Spetses is what you imagine when you have that fantasy about a Greek island, the hills rolling down to the sea, the whitewashed cottages, the clear water, all of that stuff. Life is good there. Which is why I keep going back. We have, as Professor Yiannopoulos mentioned, a number of courses, a great variety of courses. I think we can keep you busy. I think we can keep you interested. The location of the program is in the Spetses Hotel. It is a family-run operation, and they treat us very, very well. There is a lot of stuff to do on Spetses. We're a couple, 3 blocks from a beach where you can, get water skiing. There's beach volleyball down there. There's also kayaks and that sort of thing. Our hotel is right on the water, so if you're the kind of person who likes to roll out of bed in the morning and walk out of the jetty and jump into the sea, you can do that. I hope you'll join us, and I think it'll be both, as Professor Friedman said, both professionally and personally rewarding. Thanks.